Hello and welcome to Backstage Buzz. Today my special guest is Maestro Kirk Muspratt, the music director and conductor of New Philharmonic. Welcome, Kirk.
Hi, Diana.
How are you?
I'm sleepy from studying, but don't tell anybody.
I won't.
Okay.
So I just want to take the time to really just talk about the season and the shows you picked and why you picked them. So let's just cut to it and get to Carmina Burana. I am very excited about it, and I didn't know about what this show was and the music. I'm like, what is this? And then you said, you know it, and I said, I don't know it. And then you sung it, and I was like,
Oh, Fortuna, Valid Luna. Yeah, Ford commercials, Super Bowl, everybody knows this piece. It's fantastic. Huge cantata.
And you're going to have a choir with you.
Yeah, we'll have about 65 singers on stage and 3 soloists, enormous orchestra, 2 sets of timpani, 5 percussionists. It's huge and amazing.
Like, to me, isn't this like the show of the season?
It is. That's why I want to start with it.
Okay, because I feel like it's so phenomenal, it's just such a big dun, 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 it's so like enormous.
It is enormous, gigantic. And people have been asking me for years. I sent you an email the ID from one of our patrons, Eileen, and she said, finally we're getting Carmina. But of course you have to have a big chorus, So
what is the story of this music?
So these were poems that were found in the 13th century in a sort of cave in Bavaria by some by monks. And they were poems written in Old Latin and Old French and Old German, and stories about the wheel of fortune. Oh. So one day you wake up and you find out your mom has cancer. One day you wake up and you found out that you just won the lottery. One day you get a flat tire. One day you go to the dentist and he says you have no cavity. It's the wheel of fortune. And it starts, outside in springtime. And what does spring bring? And then it goes to the tavern. And it's kind of satirical, ironic, because it talks a lot about monks and what they should not be doing, like gambling and drinking. And then it goes to the court of love, and it talks about how wonderful love is, but all the obstacles and sorrows of love. So Orff picked 24 of these poems, and he wrote music for each of these texts. And you'll see the texts, and you'll see the images of these up on the screen.
So that's why you have this like driving, some triumphant sort of sounding like success, like you won the war music, and then, okay.
So, and it goes all the way from crazy dances, drinking beer, to love, what is it about? And then at the end, the wheel comes back, and you see the wheel, and it's like, yeah, that's life.
That's exciting. Okay.
It's a very great piece, big piece.
Well, I'm excited. I think it's an amazing way to start the season, and I love the stories all the time. Okay, Romeo and Juliet and Cinderella, November. Romantica,
yeah. 2 great fables. First of all, Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet. I won't go into it too much, but it starts with very low tones. It's like, oh yeah, something bad's going to happen in Verona. These 2 families, the Capulets and the Montagues, and they've had the feuds forever. And then you meet Romeo, and then you meet Juliet, and you meet Mercutio, and you meet Tybalt, and you hear the sword fight, and you hear the death, and you hear the poison, and it fades away. And it's like the ultimate, whether it's Shakespeare or Tchaikovsky, it's the ultimate
love story.
Mm-hmm. And then we go to the other love story of Cinderella. So Prokofiev wrote this in 1945 at the end of the war. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Disney didn't write it?
Who? Oh yeah, Disney. You. Yeah, no, that's good too. We like Cinderella. It has the glass slipper. But what I did was the piece has about 50 pieces in it. I took about 25 of them and wrote some text and picked the music that said, oh, here's Cinderella, and you'll hear the text, and then here's her two bad sisters and her bad mom, and here's poor Cinderella. Everybody goes to the ball except her. Then she gets her dress, and the king comes. So I don't know. I wrote these down this morning for you, Diana. Paris Schutz, he was the anchor at WTTW for about 20 years now. He's at Fox. And he's going to come and narrate this.
Beautiful.
And he's actually a musician. That's why Paula and I wanted him.
Nice.
Yeah, he wrote all the WTT, WPBS music for the show.
Okay.
And he's a great keyboardist and all that kind of stuff. So I just pulled this morning. Here she is at the ball. It seems like a dream. As the music starts, young men spy her standing in the corner, and one after another they ask her to dance. They tap each other on the shoulder to have just a bit of time with this mysterious, lovely stranger. Cinderella gazes about her, unable to believe what is happening. It certainly must be a dream. And then we go into the waltz music.
So, Kirk, who wrote this piece?
Prokofiev.
Russian?
He's Russian, but actually, if you look at where his birthplace is, it's actually in Ukraine.
Oh, so here's what's super interesting to me. I always thought that was a German story. And then when I heard this, I was like, well, is Cinderella a Russian story or a Ukrainian story?
I don't know. I think it's an ancient story. I guess if we went back and really looked, there's a Cinderella story in Japanese culture.
Probably.
There's, it's a poor girl with no advantage who, is beset with cruelty and misfortune, and she's really a lovely person and beautiful inside and out. And then something magic happens, and the king comes and gets her slipper on.
But it's beautiful to find out that this story. And how old do you think this piece is?
Cinderella the Fable?
No, the music.
Oh, it's from 45.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrote it in 1945.
Oh, so it's more contemporary.
Yeah, but it just sounds like Tchaikovsky or Rachmaninoff.
It does.
Prokofiev's a big romantic dude, and he says, I wanted in the music to tell the story of this amazing love that this young woman has in her heart and her dreams of someday being like all the other young women that she sees, and not just taking the cinders from the fireplace and being, yeah. No. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, there's French Cinderellas. There's certainly English Cinderellas.
There is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's an old story.
Yeah.
The oldest story. Okay. Then next is everybody's favorite, New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Fantastic. Blowout, sellout, great soloists,
Fun for everyone.
Fun for everyone. And all kinds of music.
That's what I like about it. I like that even you don't have to be a classic music fan to love this show. It's movie music, polkas, waltzes, marching bands, anthems,
surprises,
singers.
Yeah. So we'll start with, like typical, the first 5 pieces on the program will be Strauss and Lehar, and then we'll cut Elisa loose with some light operetta and My Fair Lady. We'll go to movies. You said we're going to do some Hitchcock. We're going to do Titanic.
Fun.
We're going to do, so we're going to do a new cowboy piece that we've never done, The Big Country. We've never done it. And then we're also going to do a Spanish piece that's a secret I can't tell you too much about, but it's a zarzuela. And it's very exciting. Tambourines all over the place and
fun.
Yeah. No, it's a total fun.
And then we end it with champagne in the lobby and chocolate.
And
for
chocolate.
Everyone.
Yes.
Okay, because that's the best way to start a new year.
Yes.
And then one of my favorites is coming, the Broadway show.
Yes.
And I hear this is one of our biggest Broadway shows. And we have 3 nights of it.
3 now.
Can you share some of the shows that are in that one?
I got up very early this morning, Diana, to read you the program. You have to choose your favorite.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oklahoma.
Love it.
Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah.
My Funny Valentine.
Okay.
South Pacific.
Okay.
Hello, Dolly.
Okay.
This is my favorite song, Long Before I Knew You, from the Bells Are Great Queen. My mother used to love that song. Music Man,
Love it.
Mamma Mia,
Yay.
Chorus Line,
Yes.
Cabaret,
Love it.
Sweeney Todd,
Love it.
Into the Woods,
Okay.
Evita.
My favorite.
You said that already.
There you go. No, I think that Cabaret and Evita. There you go.
Okay, Phantom,
Love it.
Les Mis,
Okay.
Chicago.
What are you doing from Chicago?
All that jazz.
All right. Love it too.
Yeah.
So it'll be a
Beauty
great
and
show.
the Beast.
Oh, nice.
What? If you like Broadway, this is for you.
You got a little bit of everything.
I hope so.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And music everybody knows.
Oh, yeah, and it's fantastic music.
It is. It's all the best of.
I mean, Beethoven is fantastic, but some of this stuff, it doesn't matter whether it's Weber or, Rodgers and Hammerstein. It's magnificent,
Isn't it?
genius.
I love Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Yeah.
All right. And then we end the season with Harp of Ages and Pictures in an Exhibition. What's special about that one?
Well, Nicole, I'll tell you, Diana, often people come to me after the concert and say, why don't you put the harp at the front of the stage? Because she's so beautiful and she plays so well. And I say, it just doesn't work acoustically, But they've asked me. So there's this new piece by Michael Dougherty. And we've done pieces of his before. He's an American composer at the University of Michigan. And he's written this piece called Harp of Ages. So there are 7 pieces in it, Diane. I hope I can remember them all. There's one that starts as a tribute to Sappho, the Greek philosopher from 7,000 BC. He's a Greek philosopher, stuff like that. Then we go to King David, the shepherd, 1,000 years BC, and there's a tribute to sort of his music. Then we go to Juana, the Mexican nun who was a poet and scholar and harpist in the 1600s in Mexico.
Okay.
And so there'll be a Hispanic type thing. Then we're going to, Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek?
Sure.
Yeah, the African-American character. She plays harp on Star Trek. Yeah, at some point. So there'll be a part from Star Trek, Lieutenant Uhura. And then there is...
So it's just all different harp solo, kind of.
with orchestra. There's 7.
With the orchestra.
It ends with the Harpo. There's a tribute to Harpo.
Harpo Marx?
Yeah, Harpo, because he was a
Cute.
great harpist.
He was?
Yes! You have to... Yeah, he was a fantastic
Was that why he
harpist.
was called Harpo?
Yeah. You look him up on YouTube, you'll be blown away.
Why did I never know this?
Yeah, and they're all great musicians. You watch them play the piano and stuff. That's how they started. They were all musicians. And the last one is an Irish dance. So there are 7 movements, and Nicole will be there, and she's magnificent and just charismatic out the wazoo.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And then Pictures at an Exhibition.
Blowout, masterpiece, quick summary. Mussorgsky had a great friend, Hartman, who was an artist. He died suddenly at 37. So all the people in Moscow got together, collected his artwork, and had an exhibition to create some money for his family and things like that. Mussorgsky went through and he picked 10 pictures and he wrote music to them. One is of Bydlo, the Polish ox, climbing the hill very slowly. One is Baba Yaga, the witch on fowl's legs, very scary. And the last one is the Great Gate of Kiev, interestingly enough right now. And it's a favorite. This Pictures at an Exhibition is the piece that I think I'm telling exactly the truth, that the Chicago Symphony on tour in the last 5 or 6 years, it's been on every tour that they go on.
Really?
Because people go bananas for it.
So the best for last, maybe.
Yeah.
A nice little surprise at the end.
Yeah.
So Kirk, one of these shows is going to have candlelight, and that's for the romantic Romeo and Juliet. So it's a candlelit also, so that there's kind of a romantic flair to that one, right?
Yeah, it is. I think it's in the brochure. It's
It is.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's right here.
It's like 1,000 candles on stage, so it'll be beautiful for everybody to see as well as hear. What else do you want to know about, or do you want to share about the season? Anything special that you want to share, or?
Special, I would say that this audience is like a family.
I know.
They really not. It's because of the building. The MAC is just a great building. The staff is great there. But we feel like we know people. We feel that people come and make friends. It's not just about the music entirely. It's about an experience that they have. And this orchestra is a lovely bunch of coconuts. They're just really, really sweet, hardworking, dedicated, caring, devoted people. And it's a joy to come to rehearsal with them because they know what they're doing and they're great. But they're also really good people, and they're good people in our community.
Well, and I think the whole MAC experience, there's a lot of commitment to the orchestra, to BTE, to the touring, to everything, but I think it's all come together, and it's the foundation, right? Because the ticket service is excellent. Elise and Daniel and Julie, they know the customers.
Yeah.
They know who needs to sit where and who needs to be on the aisle and who needs a wheelchair. And we try to make that whole experience special.
Yeah,
for everyone, that you
very
feel like
personal.
It's your third home, right?
Yeah, it's very,
your
very
other
personal.
place to come, right? And get to know each other.
Which is not, I'm thinking of halls that I've conducted in. I don't find that hardly anywhere. You know, it's like Julie will just say, oh, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, you said you're going away during November. Can I sell your tickets? Mm-hmm. Or you're bringing your grandchildren or something like that. We'll just sit them right behind you. Mm-hmm. You know, that kind of thing. It is very special.
And you're very accessible to your audience, which makes a big, huge difference.
Thank you.
Huge difference. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you very much.
So here we are.
Yeah.
Congratulations on 20 great years. Here's your 21st starting.
Thanks, Diana.
So the new decade.
Yeah.
All right. Be sure to visit the MAC for the upcoming events. For tickets or more information, visit atthemac.org. We look forward to seeing you at the theater and next time on Backstage Buzz.